Hi, this is Mark Johnson from the Loyalty Marketers Association. We asked those who attended the 2011 Card Forum, how will the Durbin Amendment, if left unchanged, impact debit reward programs?
My name is Michael Hemsey with Kobie Marketing, and I think that right now there's a lot of posturing going on as to whether or not they're going to pull and eliminate debit reward programs. We see other banks already canceling and notifying consumers that the programs will be shut down. But I think there'll be some banks who have strong credit portfolios and other product lines that will, even if they shut down the program as it currently stands, will reincarnate in some way, because those deposit accounts are important, the relationship is important, and while it may not be a universal traditional points-based kind of program tied to the overall relationship, there will be something that will be done to maintain and differentiate against the competition.
Great.
Well, I think left unchanged, debit rewards programs will still be a viable strategy for most institutions. I think that you have to look at the type of program that you're going to put together for your institution and have control over the earning, the number of points that you issue, as well as the points required for redemption. And you need to be able to set those accordingly to drive profitability within a debit-based rewards program. I think one of the keys, though, is that as interchange kind of plays out and the market relaxes again and debit rewards picks back up, that's going to be a springboard to a more enterprise approach for most institutions, where they'll now take into account not just card products, but all their other products and services, loan products, deposit products, including a merchant-funded component as well. So in the short term, I think that it's posed a little consternation for the industry, but at the end of the day, again, I think it'll be a springboard to greater things, as long as that institution recognizes that they have control over the earned and the burn side of the equation.
All right, great. Thank you.
Yep.
I think definitely debit interchange would be way too less to be able to be funding loyalty programs in and by themselves as single products. I think what institutions are going to have to consider is how they can leverage the entire portfolio of services and products that the bank can offer into more of an enterprise loyalty strategy, using the incrementality of revenue that can be gained from driving upsell and cross-sell and improved onboarding to be able to fund loyalty programs as they exist today.
Great. Thank you.
I'm Dennis Propp with Propco Marketing out of Chicago. We feel that primarily the debit point reward programs, ongoing currency reward programs, are probably dead unless you have an enterprise-wide solution. The alternative is to do one-up offers, one-and-done offers. Continuing to drive spend is going to be a prerequisite for most people, and offers that can incent folks but not have a currency or a commitment in terms of long economic impact, we see as the future. So many of, whether it be a free gas card or whatever's relevant to your individual audience, will become more important than an ongoing currency. That's my feeling.
Thank you.
Well, I'm Todd Rowan. I'm with the database group, DVG. And I think the Durbin Amendment, unchanged the way it is right now, if it impacts the banks, may provide an opportunity for the merchant-funded rewards programs to move from a secondary option or earnings option to a primary option. In that, they can extend to the consumers the ability for the consumers to earn back their free checking and waive their fees on their credit accounts and debit accounts. Merchant-funded rewards and merchant incentive rewards needs to move from being a secondary alternative options into a primary option for the consumers. And when the bank comes to me and says, "Mr. Consumer, please use our merchants, the merchants that participate with our bank, and if you do that and you do this activity, we'll give you back free checking. We'll waive your fees on your debit and credit accounts."
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, this is Jonathan Silver, President and CEO of Affinity Solutions, and the Durbin Amendment will change rewards programs in a number of ways. Obviously, the sunsetting of the Chase, SunTrust, and Wells programs is indicative of the fact that traditional bank-funded rewards are a dinosaur and are unlikely to be economically viable in a world of post-Durbin. Merchant-funded rewards has already demonstrated to be the most economic approach, and what Affinity is doing in that space is creating a scenario where the banks can generate another revenue stream from retail partners that are willing to pay for the privilege of accessing the bank's customers. We're excited to be pioneering that space.
Great, thank you.